Okay, folks, Bob at Bob's Classic Cars and Parts. I had to travel to get this one. We went all the way to Richmond and out through Iowa and around Cedar Rapids and down by Lubbock, Texas when we finally got here. And
just in time for the blizzard.
He said it's just 20 minutes away and we've been driving since Tuesday. But anyway, we got here and I wanted to come see this car. He's trying to sell me this car. And, I see him laughing in the background, you can hear. It's a 1970 Super Bee. And she's rough, but here's the deal. We got us a parts car right here. My buddy Steve's building out. He said he's had enough. It's snowing. We come up here, it was snowing really hard a minute ago, and we pulled the weather up and it said 43 and sunny.
43.
Ain't no way. So anyway, he's got a parts car here. And he's got some, you said you got a full floor pan.
A complete one-piece floor pan. And if you look at the way this car, it's just the flat pans that are rotted from the seam to seam. Up and back is good.
Right.
So that one-piece floor pan goes from those two seams.
So these aprons, are they good? Have you checked?
Good.
Oh, both sides.
Both sides of the, the firewall and everything's good. Rockers are good. The bones of the car are decent. You can see around the windshield where most of them are eat up, and the vinyl top cars usually eat up.
So the roof is good.
Yep.
And the rockers are good.
Yep. Upper quarters are good.
How about is the inner quarters good, or just put skins on it?
You need skins. You need skins on it, and probably a lower quarter on that side over there. But good thing is we got a parts car here. It's originally 383 Y1 yellow high impact car.
It's originally a 383 Y1 yellow high impact car.
With the black C stripe and the black interior and a black top.
I don't want to get through there. There we go.
So I walked by this car for years in a junkyard, and I wondered, how does a car like this wind up in a junkyard? And finally I asked, and it had been there since the 80s. He said he bought this car to get the hood off of it because they didn't reproduce anything for them back in the day, and parted it out from there. This was a bucket seat console car as well.
You got bucket seats for it?
Yep, got bucket seats in the console.
You got bucket seats in the console.
To put that back the way it's supposed to be. We've got the seats for it. Got one of the original yellow doors. We have got a pair of doors for it as well. You
got a pair of doors.
It's got the original. We've got both of the original back windows that still have the original Super Bee in it.
So all the hood we're gonna have is the hood on the four-door.
Got a flat hood there. Now these cars, I have got a pair of scoops that would come on these cars.
That comes with the car.
They come with the car.
So you're saying the lower quarter, this complete quarter needs to be skinned?
Yeah, it needs floors, and I'm talking about the trunk
drop downs. Okay.
And stuff. Frame rails are good. Front and rear. Believe it or not, this car is stiff enough. We put disc brakes on it because somebody had robbed the drum brakes off. The front floor is gone, but the frame rails are good on it. We put disc brakes on it when we jacked it up at the front back there and put the brakes on it. They lifted the whole side of the car up.
So you've checked these rear frame rails; they're not shot.
Frame rails are good. We actually had to put a rear end under it. We didn't have a rear end in it either. We put springs and a rear end under it just to make it comfortable.
Is it the correct style, size rear end and all that?
Yeah, 8 3/4 rear end.
470 B body.
Yep, come out of a 68 to 70 would have been the same. This come out of a 69.
All right.
B body. Come out of a 69
this finished this tail panel underneath the bumper, behind the bumper. Have you looked at it? Is it good?
It's decent.
But you can get the one off the parts car.
But I can't get the one off the parts car. So get the rain gutter and this tail panel.
Right.
Because it's sectioned right there.
Right.
So it's going to get it off the parts car as well. But they make that for it. We've got a new judgment panel.
So this quarter here can probably be saved, wouldn't you think?
I would think so. Our original plan is to kind of Joe Dirt the car with you know, the panels that we got and just let them ride.
Gotcha, gotcha.
I thought it was pretty cool to still have the, you know, the factory C stripe in it being a Y1 yellow car. So I thought it was worth saving. And
you think it's worth saving?
We've been collecting pieces and parts for it, you know, for a while, actually a couple of years.
That rocker does look good, Eldon. It's
Yeah,
got a little dent right here.
Yeah, but you know, it's
pull that out though.
It's a good solid car as far as the bones of the car.
So this quarter's good, and you got good doors and a good front clip.
And a good front clip.
We just need to get a quarter skin for the other side and a finish panel, but if we can get that off this car.
Yep. The
got a dent right here.
Yeah,
now the window channel, is it good? This window channel?
That window channel needs a little work around the bottom here
and through the center.
Yeah, because we've got another Dutchman panel for it as well. We've got a new one.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah. And this quarter over here, it could use a full quarter, because if you come up to that seam, it'll cover this piece right here as well, around that back glass.
Okay.
And we got a new windshield for it, and you know, we've got some spare parts. There's a balance. We got another balance on this.
The rubber and stuff, weather stripping in here. Have you got that?
We've got the. I think those panels are there, and that panel that's missing over there, I think, is in there. So.
This piece here.
Right.
But you've got the rubber that goes in here.
I believe.
It's probably a rubber strip that goes up in there, seals it.
Nah, I'd have to double check and see
if
we've got that one or not.
Well, you can probably buy that most likely.
Well, they make stuff for these cars now.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, folks, there you have it. 1970 Super Bee 383 Y1 yellow. Y1 yellow is
high impact color.
What was that color called?
I believe it's called it's either lemon twist or top banana.
Okay, Y1 yellow. Let's see.
Plymouth and Dodge, yeah, they called it a different.
Where's the data plate at? Is the data plate on the car? Are we missing the data plate? We're missing the data plate.
I've got what's left of it.
Oh, you have?
I took it off and tried to clean it up.
Okay.
And it started to disintegrate. So I did manage to get a pencil rubbing of it before I started cleaning it up. So I have got some. So
that can be reproduced.
Yeah, you can still reproduce it.
All right, this lower quarter here really can't help you much on this one.
No.
So really, all you got on this car, you'll get the dash out of it.
We'll get the dash, the front clip, the steering column we got out of it.
Steering column.
Just and that sort of thing.
And the front clip.
Clips and screws and, you know, the odds and ends. We got the front bumper assembly and that sort of thing. This was actually a big block car as well. It's a 383 car.
It's still snowing on us, guys, but it ain't snowing as hard as it was.
Yeah.
And
so
now tell me again,
a little rough at the bottom, but we've got another fender, that green one that you saw in the.
Okay. So the green fender in the car, you think's good.
This one right here is a little rough at the bottom.
This one's a little rough at the bottom too.
Yeah.
I don't know that you're really helping yourself much there.
Now, the only thing is, with these cars, that's the same fender that they used on the Superbird.
Oh, that's right.
So nobody sells a $75 Coronet fender anymore. They sell $700 Superbird fenders.
Now, is this trunk lid good?
This trunk lid is decent. They've all got some rust under the bottom of them.
Okay.
Looking to see, I know we were looking at the rain gutter and all that stuff on this one, and this tail panel.
Gotcha.
Is good. We've got the tail lights, some extra pieces and parts to go with it.
Okay. All right, folks, there you have it, a 70 Super Bee that I'm considering buying. If I do buy this car, we'll definitely make some videos for the YouTube channel as we work on it. So me and Elder can get together on something. I think what offer you $100 a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I didn't want to take advantage of it.
I know.
75 would have probably done it.
Right. Okay, well the first thing it needs to go to the sandblaster and get hit with some.
I think the first thing it needs is just have all the sheet metal hung on it and make it a whole car again. We've got a new windshield and stuff too.
Okay. All right. Well, as you can see, we got some A bodies here and some other cool cars. So we're gonna finish up some more cars. And as you see, it is doing some snowing out here, folks. Okay, folks. I hope you enjoyed the channel. This one's kind of special to me. This is a car that I've been looking at for a while. It's the first chance I've had to get up here. It's a good little ways from where I live, and I've known Eldon for quite a while. So So hopefully we can make something happen here with this car. And please, folks, subscribe to my channel and hit that like button and hit that notification bell. If you subscribe, you'll get notified of new videos I put out. And comment. Thank Eldon for thank me for that matter for coming up this far from the house in this snow. Way up here, folks. We're a good little ways from Raleigh, up here close to the mountains, but it was worth it, man. It was a scenic drive too. Saw a couple of cool cars on the way up here too. All right, folks, we're gonna video a few more of these cars while we're here.